What's the thing wasting time? It's not the resources that you need. It's not the knowledge that you have. Okay, so driving is where I get all my ideas, right? And I just posted that video wanting to show some behind the scenes, and I only have this limited amount of time, so I want to get as much done as possible. And then I end up spending an hour trying to find something in order to do the work, in order to get it done. I realize part of what I do is content creation. That's part of my job. It's creating informational videos. It's not only for social media, but also for my programs. With that, the biggest obstacle that I find, it's not finding the content. Because I have all that. I have all the notes. The biggest obstacle is myself and my setup. Now, I am telling you all this because this is the exact same thing with taking your exams. You may have all the right resources. You may know exactly what you need to do. Maybe it's not even like a knowledge lack information. But what it is it's a yourself thing. It's holding yourself back. It is, so I just parallel parked while holding my phone, so genius. No. It is a you thing, right? It's a setup thing. So imagine going into your desk, your office, and you've decided that you are going to spend the afternoon studying. And you get in there and you spend the first 15 minutes gathering what resources you need. Then you spend the next 15 minutes going on your phone and looking for like what you're supposed to focus on that week or that session. But then you end up on your phone, so then you kind of forget what you're doing. You end up on social media, you're scrolling for 30 minutes, and then finally you're like, okay, wait, I gotta get back to it. It's been 45 minutes. Then you sit down, you're getting organized. Oh wait, but where's my pen? Okay, then you go find your pen. And then it's just like, what's the big holdup, right? What's the thing wasting time? It's not the resources that you need. It's not the knowledge that you have. It's you, right? It's getting yourself to sit down and do it. It's having a system all set up. So how I'm relating this to me is that what I am working on, what I've been working on literally for the last like 5 years, but come on, let's get serious about it. I've gone through waves of it, is creating a space, an environment that everything is so perfectly set up for me to be able to execute what I need to do efficiently. And what that means for content creation is having a system, having a strategy, having the right equipment so that I can sit down, I can press a couple buttons, turn on a light, turn on a camera, open up a mic and have it ready to go. And that literally takes 2 minutes. So my brain isn't having to overthink getting that organized and that ready because that's seamless. That becomes a no-brainer. What happened today is I was trying to find this mic that I bought years ago and then hadn't used. And then I was like, oh, I should be using that. What's been happening with me is that my camera that I used to record on, there was issues with it. So I ended up getting a new camera. Then it's a lot of user error. And so it's like taking the time to set up the right system really well so that it's done. And sometimes that takes longer. So that's why I think I've put it off, is sometimes it takes longer to actually sit down and spend the hour really setting up the environment, the strategy, all of that. But when I do that, I'll be able to be more consistent, more efficient, faster, and get things done so much better. So if you're taking your exams, it's the exact same thing. Make sure that you have your setup, your environment, your resources, everything you need so that when you say, I'm going to go sit down and study, you go sit and you can get started studying right away. And let's be real, sometimes the energy for it isn't going to be great. Like you're maybe not going to be super motivated, but having that environment, that ritual, having that not have to take any brain power is going to make it so much easier. So hopefully my frustrations can help provide that lesson for you so that you can make it a little bit easier for yourself.